that. It's very nice now. It actually looks a little more quaint. It looks like it's someplace that you would want to live, and peaceful, I guess is the word. Which, don't worry, their time of peace will soon be over. Okay, the other thing I wanted to talk about that we're going to probably get to in the next episode is these trees. These trees are actually going to be pretty useful to us. I looked up Etho's new episode for single player, and he was trying to figure out how to make big trees that look custom a lot faster, and I like the way he did it. So we'll show you guys that in the next episode, but it's gonna take about 15 minutes per tree, but for us it's worth it. I guess for Etho, he said it wasn't for him, but the way I play the game, it's worth it for me if I can, because normally it would take me like, I don't know, a half hour, ridiculous amount of time, half hour to an hour to just make a crappy tree that's not very big. So the way he did it, I want to try it out with a few different techniques, not just with the dark oak, but also with other trees. The ones that we can do it the best with, because these guys, there's really not a good way to make custom pine trees. But when we have like the dark oak trees that get big, and we also can do it with normal oak trees, the big ones. One thing I don't like, I like this from a distance, but up close it just looks stupid. So I don't think we're gonna go with this with these guys. What I do want to do is I would like, we don't have any saplings? Huh. Interesting. Well, I guess we're gonna go with some interior decorating. Okay, so I'm not the best at interior decorating. I'll admit that right off the bat. But I do know that there's a few different things we can do to kind of liven it up. And I want to do that. Can I plant? Ooh, I can. Nice. I can kind of plant that right there, maybe. Let's get a furnace in there. Every house is going to have a furnace. They need to be able to bake their bread, which I wanted to explain really briefly because I feel like no one really understands. I had to watch like 3 tutorials before I could find one that actually the guy understood what was going on with the mechanics there. Of course I would get one. Let me explain that really briefly. So the farmers that we have 4 farmers. They're going to collect all this wheat and things. They're going to convert it into bread, and they're going to throw it to one another. Now, the more you trade with these guys, the more fertile they are. I haven't seen them breed. I haven't seen them throw each other bread, so I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong, but it's not working for me right now. So I like this little thing over there. I don't necessarily like this. I want to get more stone stuff. Maybe if we do polished andesite, kind of like a wood, a block of stone that a butcher block. That's what I'm going with. Maybe some oak furniture in here, like a chair. I don't want to go too much for the furniture, simply because, what do I get rid of? We'll get rid of, oh, wait. I've got another one in my inventory. I don't want to go too much furniture, because what's gonna happen if we do that is that we're gonna start to have a little too much in here. And all I really want is I want to have... Ooh, you know what? I want to have a bed in each house, too. Do we have enough wool? We need to get some of this stuff out of our inventory. Because I do know that there is a sheep over there. I kept getting wool while I was traveling around this area. Oh, there it is, right in my inventory. There's a sheep. Because one of the guys, he takes like 16 wool and he gives like 1 emerald. So, but we'll do 1 bed and kind of see how that looks. And if I like it, I'll keep it in there. The thing with beds is they're not exactly going to match the decor. So, oops. It's not bad. It's a small house. It's kind of like a little table here. The bed and like a studio apartment almost. A little decoration here. I want to put maybe another block right there. I feel like it's too much gray. But what I do want to do... Ooh, baby. Getting dark. We've got some clay near, and I wanted to get a clay pot. We're on the outside. We're looking in. We can see through you. See your true colors. Inside you're ugly. Okay. Enough of that. You know what I noticed? We do get 4 per, but I wanted to see if fortune... No. So this axe is useless for fortune. Okay, so we just need to burn this up to make it into bricks. Our village is coming along great. I'm actually really impressed with it. I mean, it's small. Don't get me wrong. We're still working on it. We've got this entire side to do. I believe we need to put up 8 houses before we can have 1 house per village or per villager. So we've got some work that needs to be done. Now, I do know that this villager breeding process is going to take a little while before we ever get any villagers or any sustaining amount of them. So, we got to be patient. Probably by the next episode, we may have 1 or 2 villagers. But the more we get and the bigger the farms, the more people we'll have. So, it's exponential. Put an oxydaisy in there. There we go. It's kind of quaint. It's nice. Yeah, I like it. I like the inside there. And I'll do that with all these houses. One thing that I want to build that I built on the other world that I want to recreate in here is a hotel. A little hotel. It had like a 2-story house, and I built a little desk, and basically it was just like a 1-room inn where on the upstairs they would sleep, like a little loft almost. But I think that's gonna do it for today's episode, you guys. We've got some major progress happening here, and I think it's going good. I'm going to cut down these guys right here. Cut down this. Leave us with just this. And I kind of want to move it back and edit it. But not too much, because I really like the way these forges are set up. It's like the one piece of kind of alright building that I think Notch ever created. They're not very depthy, though. But yeah, it is what it is. Get what you pay for. So yeah, that's going to do it for today's episode. And until next time, happy mining and crafting.